File this under everybody panic.
Okay.
So if you love Nutella,
Everybody panic.
and a lot of people do, that chocolatey hazelnut just dream concoction, you're gonna wanna go to the grocery store and just stock the hell up. Prices for all that gooey deliciousness are probably gonna surge, and here's why. Turkey supplies an estimated 70% of the world's hazelnuts, and there has been a lot of bad weather over there. The industry is preparing for a small harvest of the nut, jeopardizing the availability of Nutella and other hazelnut-based items. I didn't know there were other hazelnut-based items. Nutella is made by the Italian-based company Ferrero. According to the company, each 13-ounce jar contains over 50 hazelnuts. Businessweek reports that Ferrero is already the largest consumer of hazelnuts, consuming 25% of the world's supply.
That's amazing.
That's a lot. Nutella dominates the chocolate spread market, holding 70% of U.S. industry sales, and the crop production is suffering. A lot of crop productions are suffering. Limes, avocados. That's why you've probably noticed a lot of these prices way up. Margaritas, side note, where are we? Side note, they're making them with lemons. I don't know if you've noticed that at restaurants. Some restaurants, if you bring in a bag of limes, they'll give you a free margarita. All this stuff, that's what I'm telling you. Production is super down, and these prices are going to skyrocket. Get your Nutella now. Panic.
Okay, all right. So now a couple of things. First of all, it's unclear from this story whether this particular severe weather pattern in Turkey was caused by climate change. First of all, it's always unclear, right? So we have general climate change, and it does lead to more severe weather patterns. In the stories we read about avocado and lime, it seemed more connected. But, you know, it just could be based on the story, honestly.
And also the drug cartel.
And right, that was an issue with avocados particularly, I believe. So we might see this in more and more food products as we go because of climate change in general, we have been getting more severe weather, whether it's droughts, whether it's heavy rains. And people like that blows their mind a lot of times. They can't understand it. How could it lead to more drought and more severe rain? Well, that's what it does. It leads to more severe weather in either direction, okay? And so a lot of times it'll lead to fires too, which will sometimes wipe out crops in that way. So now, that's the serious part of the story. I'm amazed by the other parts of this story. So first of all, I can't believe that that there are 50 hazelnuts in just one of those jars.
Isn't that crazy?
Okay, now, so that's amazing. But even more amazing is Turkey supplies 70% of the world's hazelnuts?
Who knew?
Who knew that, right? I'm from Turkey, I didn't even know that. And by the way, I've never been more proud of being a Turk. Okay, because am I mistaken here, or is hazelnut God's food?
It's pretty good.
I mean, right? Is there anything like, so bacon, right? Everybody agrees is phenomenal, God's food. But there's a very small list of things that are God's food. Bananas.
You enjoy a pine nut.
I do enjoy pine nuts. I'm very Mediterranean. I like the nuts. Okay? I like the nuts.
He likes the nuts.
Okay. So bacon, banana, butter. I think those are the three B's you can't go wrong with. But if I was going to go with the fourth horseman, I'd go with hazelnut. Okay. I've never added anything hazelnut to anything sweet. And by the way, you could also add it to things that are salty. Never added anything to sweet, and it's gone wrong. It's only helped it, right? And the fact that 70% of it comes from Turkey, I feel like enormous pride. Come on.
However,
this is better than our Turkish oil wrestling.
That's a thing?
Oh, yeah. You get all greased up and then grab each other for hours.
Gotta get a one-way ticket. I did hear, however, that the reason why hazelnuts were ever added to chocolate was because there was the cocoa production was down, and they were like, we need a filler. So it was just by chance, it was a happy accident that they even came to that conclusion.
I remember at Nutella headquarters, they were like, how did your hazelnut get in my chocolate?
How did your chocolate get in my hazelnut?
And that's how this whole thing started in the first place. Now, wouldn't it be tragic if because of climate change we lost that great marriage?
It would be horrible.
Yes.